Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, One Step at a Time. My name is Corey McKinney. Look, if you're new to the channel, I'll catch you up to speed real quick. Recently, I've been doing a couple of reviews on injuries towards soccer players, football players, and basketball players, and you guys have been really encouraging and kind of leading me in this direction of like, man, since I suffered through an injury of an ACL surgery and things like that, and I kind of know what to expect and what's going on, I can jump in and give some insight on some of these injuries as well. And so a lot of you have been leaving comments in these videos, kind of guiding me in a direction of who I should review next. And somebody brought up this injury to me. Now, I'm going to try to say his name. Please, please give me some grace here. But if you need to correct me, do so in the comments. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now, I did a reaction to the video, "The Beauty of Football," and I'll post the link up here so you can see it and go check it out. And when I was doing that, I believe Zlatan had a bicycle kick that was insane on that video, and so I'm actually really excited to see what's going on here. Well, I say excited, but like not in one of those weird ways where I'm like looking for somebody to get injured, but I'm excited to know about his journey because if I'm not mistaken, Zlatan is like 40 or like mid 40 or something like that. Somebody can correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure this cat's old, and this is a recent injury. So let's just kind of take a look at what's going on here. So he goes up for the ooh, can't really see what happened right there from that angle, but oh, dang, hold on, let me run that back. So that this first angle that we're going to see, I'll go ahead and start it now. That first angle that you see, you know something happened, you can't really tell, but right here, man. Oh, gosh. That's a hyperextension, but it's really like an overextension, right? You know, you hear the word hyperextension and you think it's a bad thing, but really you can hyperextend your knee to a certain point and it's not going to be that bad. But the way he did it, I mean, let's play it back one more time right now. You know, you got that first one, he comes down, but right here on this angle, when he comes down, you can tell that hyperextension. Let's pause it on that hyperextension. You can just tell that that is just not the way your knee is supposed to look. Man. And, gosh. Yeah, you can tell that's painful because immediately, and we'll just finish the video out, immediately he hits the ground, like plays over, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's going on around him. And I've shared with you guys before, Zlatan, in this video, he tears his ACL. When you tear your ACL, I've seen a lot of videos of people tearing their ACL, and every single reaction is the same. Immediately on the ground. It's pain that is almost unbearable. It's something that you can't really control, and you hit the ground. A lot of people describe it as they feel like a huge pop went off, or as I told one of my friends, I was kind of, like, man, I didn't really feel that much of a pop. I didn't hear that much of a pop. I was in a crowded basketball court, and I didn't hear that much or feel that much going on. I just felt severe pain, right? And he was like, well, man, when I did mine, it sounded like a shotgun went off. So, it's different experiences for everybody, but for Zlatan, you can definitely tell he felt it. When I tore my ACL, I was immediately on the ground rolling around, and I'm far less athletic than Zlatan. So to see him at, such a prime, I called him old earlier, but I mean, he really is a prime athlete. And for him to hit the ground like that and be in pain immediately lets you know how serious of an injury this is and how painful it is. Something that I found out about Zlatan, though, is apparently this kid is insane. I said kid, he's 40. This grown man, this guy who is old enough to be my dad, is insane because when he tore his ACL, that did not stop him at all. He released a video a few months later, kind of detailing what was going on. So let's just watch this video. So what you're seeing is this doctor is. So let's pause it. All right, on the doctor with the needle in the knee, and I'll go ahead and tell you, if you tear your ACL and you don't do anything about it, you're going to have fluid buildup on the knee. The more that you use it, your knee's going to swell. It's going to be very uncomfortable, and it's going to be hard to play on. Apparently, Zlatan played for months with a torn ACL, and the way that he had to remedy it, to take care of it, was to do these things once a week. And this is, oh my gosh, they're going to drain the fluid out of his knee. As you guys can see, that is disgusting. Man, wow. And you just see so much of it coming out. And you know it had to be painful. It just had to be. There's no way around it. Man. So Zlatan's a grown man. Like I said, I've seen a lot of ACL injuries. I've seen a lot of guys, tough it out, but or try to tough it out anyway, but not like that. To be able to play at the level that he's playing at, with the intensity that he's playing with and everything like that, and to see him draining his knee once a week really lets you know his commitment to the game. Do I think it's smart to do that? Absolutely not. I do not think, I would never recommend you go about it that way if you're trying to remedy a torn ACL. However, he's making millions of dollars, most likely, in the position that he's in. He's dedicated to the game. Do I respect it? Man, he's got my full respect. Have a new view on Zlatan now as a player, knowing that that guy is committed to his team, he's committed to the fans, and he's committed to the game, that even something as tragic as a torn ACL is not going to stop him. This dude will go through draining his knee once a week in order to keep playing. And so that just kind of lets me know where he's at. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I cannot believe that is his story. And Zlatan's still playing. The ACL didn't stop him. He still plans to play, and he's still playing now. So his recovery story is pretty simple. After the season, had the surgery, recovering, and plans to play some more. So the ACL didn't slow him down at all. I mean, my gosh, I'm blown away. Some people are just built different. Zlatan's that dude. He might have the title of him. He might be him. All right, he might be. I don't know. Messi step aside. Here comes Zlatan. I'll probably get some hate for that one. Look, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more injuries covered, or even anything else in soccer covered, I'm about to start a whole series on Newcastle, as I'm a Newcastle fan now, and so you'll kind of get some history of the team and some things that have happened with some of their players, even into recent news. So if there's some other things that you want me to cover and things like that, that'll kind of keep you engaged, maybe some of the content creators you watch aren't covering, and just let me know and I'll cover it. All right, but until the next video, I'll see you guys then.